Tinsel.
Tinsel? That's what you put on a Christmas tree.
I forgot. So I don't know. What's
Okay,
that? So can I say this t-shirt, this shirt you are wearing, combined with your trousers, trousers. Sorry.
Trousers.
I don't know why I say
Trousers.
trouser. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome back to IELTS TRANGBEC. Today, again, I'm very lucky to meet Jeremy again. He has a lot on his plate at the moment, right? But for some reason, I still be able to, persuade.
Persuade. Yeah.
A very
Twist my arm.
What did twist your arm?
Yeah, twist your arm.
Means like
Convince you.
Convince. Yeah. A very popular guest on our channel is teacher Jeremy. Everyone love your accent.
The English Welsh accent.
Right. So today we do very differently from other episodes. We focus on pronunciation, which is the most basic thing that I think most learners tend to skip that. Don't you feel so?
I think so. Yeah. I think they focus more on grammar.
Yeah,
now,
they focus.
and they lose touch with pronunciation, communication.
But pronunciation is the most basic thing. Because if you pronounce correctly, you can listen correctly, and then you can speak correctly.
Yeah, speak
right?
correctly,
Yeah.
correctly,
And today we talk about homophone. What is homophone, Jeremy? Homophone.
It's a word that sounds the same,
Sounds
but the spelling is different, and it has a different meaning.
Yeah, the meaning is different as well. It's a very special terminology that you guys should know. So let's start with the first pair. Number one, we have so and so. So the first one, so, S-O-W. What does this mean, Jeremy? I don't even know this word. I mean, I just wrote the meaning. So it's like planting.
Yes.
Planting. You put the
You
put the seed on the ground.
yes, yeah. You plant something, the seed for the flower or something like that.
Right, yeah. And the second one is sew. S-E-W. It's like a sewing machine.
Sewing machine.
It is the same with knitting.
In a fashion, I guess. Yeah.
Is this?
Obviously, knitting is you make something like an end product, a jumper or a scarf or something like that. But obviously, the sewing machine is usually like a seam to. How can I say? Like when you take up a pair of trousers or something, if they're too long, and then you turn them up, and then you will sew around the seam. Yeah.
So in here they say you put thread through them with a needle.
Is knitting?
Sewing.
Yes.
Sewing.
Yeah.
So you put thread through them with a needle.
Yeah, with a small needle, like a pin. And obviously knitting, you use two.
But bigger, right?
Yeah, and obviously the material is wool, or predominantly wool, but obviously other ones. Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you follow the Olympic Games? The guy's named Tom Daley.
Oh, Daly.
Tom Daley.
Yeah, Tom Daley.
He's from England, and his knitting skill really impressed everyone. Everyone talk about him like when he watched the game. How can we say he knitted?
Yeah, he knitted.
He knitted, and his knitting skill is very beautiful.
Actually, knitting.
You say Daley, right? Tom Daley.
Tom Daley.
Tom Daley.
Knitting in England for
boys,
men is quite common.
Really?
Yeah, because they teach you at school.
Really?
And then you have a chance to take it as like we say option for the subject for your final exams for the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't knitted for a long time, but I used to be able to.
Really? You need to do one for me.
Yeah,
the one like to cover the cup.
Actually, all of my family can do.
Really?
They can knit,
That's
and it's
impressive.
actually good relaxation, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
kind
good
of
relaxation.
therapy,
But you got to concentrate because you follow like
Totally
a pattern.
concentrate.
You follow a pattern in a book.
Yeah.
And then you got to know how many. You got to count how many stitches you do, before you stop and type.
That's interesting because I thought that knitting or sewing is more of the feminine stuff than.
The difference is, I guess, with knitting you follow a pattern.
Follow the pattern.
Most of the time with sewing, it's usually by hand, just freehand. You go by by your eye.
Interesting. That's very nice. Okay, let's come to the second pair. I'm sure you're gonna love it. And most students, and even me, I used to make mistake of that. Compliment.
Compliment.
And compliment, exactly the same. The spelling is C-O-M-P-L-I-M-E-N-T. So the first one with letter I, compliment with letter I, it means like I show my admiration to someone. Like, you look great today, Jeremy, with this shirt.
Or you prove something, right?
Prove something.
Yeah,
what do you mean by prove something?
Approve of something.
Approve of something. Or I often say to Jeremy, like, are you fishing for compliments?
Are you fishing for compliments?
Right, so that's a very nice way to say. And the second one, the second spelling, would you mind spelling for them?
C-O-M-P-L-E. M-E-N-T.
Yeah, so letter E, not letter I. Be careful. This means?
Something like attraction.
Attraction?
Yeah, or something.
Something like to make something better or more attractive if we combine together. So can I say this t-shirt, this shirt you are wearing, combined with your trousers, trousers. I don't know why I say trouser. This shirt with his trousers today, Jeremy is wearing, perfectly complement each other.
Complement each other, yeah. Good,
yes.
Very good.
Or can I say this t-shirt, because I look great in baby blue. So can I say this t-shirt complement my complexion?
Yes.
Like to make my skin brighter?
Yes.
Yes. So you guys see, easy. The very good example in here that I wrote from the dictionary, the Cambridge dictionary, they say strawberries and cream complement each other perfectly.
That is the traditional dish of Wimbledon, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know that.
Wimbledon, you know, the tennis championships in England. Yeah,
really?
That's what they serve, strawberries and cream.
Really?
Yeah, it's famous
like,
for that.
What kind of cream?
I guess whipped cream.
Whipped cream? So like after they win the trophy,
No, I mean for the spectators that are watching.
Really?
They serve,
I don't even know that. Right, the next pair is weather and weather. Very interesting. The first one is W-H-E-T-H-E-R. It means?
I'm not sure whether I like you or not.
So it means it. Yeah, so the first one it means it. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he likes me or not. He likes me or not. And the second one is weather. S-W-E-A-T-H-E-R. This is very easy. Like, what's the weather like in England now, Jeremy?
In England now,
spring?
It's autumn.
Autumn. Same.
Autumn coming into winter. The temperature is dropped lower.
9 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, maybe it's still double figures, I think.
What do you mean by double figure?
You know, over 10. Yeah,
right.
or 10 or over. In the autumn and the winter, usually the temperature in the daytime is higher.
Right.
But then in the evening, at night, and early in the morning, it's very cold.
Interesting. Because my friend Gemma, she's in Bristol, and she's saying now it's 9 degrees Celsius. It's like the fake winter, but it's still autumn, but like very cold at night. So like,
yeah, it's always cold. It depends as well. Different parts of the country. Obviously, up north, usually it gets colder, and then obviously down south, east and west, it's usually a little bit milder. Yeah,
right.
But then sometimes you will just get a cold front come in you know, each area or something.
That's interesting. A note here for you guys: weather also a verb, and when it is a verb, it means deal with. And we have an idiom that Jeremy often say: weather the storm. Storm or storm?
Storm.
So what does weather the storm mean? You deal with the.
Yeah, just deal with something that's
successfully.
Yeah, okay, deal with something successfully that's can be awkward or, you know, a challenge or something like that. Yeah.
So for example, if someone, let's say I just moved to Saigon and then you tell me, how can you weather the storm? Does it make sense? Like get through something difficulty.
Yeah, some difficulty in your life or some period of time what's difficult or anything really, yeah.
And we have a tongue twister here that I prepared. I just told Jeremy a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so you prepared yourself.
No, it's very common on the internet about tongue twister. Jeremy, would you mind? I will challenge him first and then I say later. Now,
this
Jeremy.
One here?
Yes, here. Now start. Say as quick as possible.
Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not, we'll weather the weather, whatever the weather. whether you like it or not.
You speak so slowly. Okay, let me try to speak faster and then you tell me am I right or wrong, okay? Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. We will whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether you like it or not.
Seems like you weathered the storm.
Weathered the storm. Yay, I know it. Right, the next pair we have stationary and stationary. Exactly sounds the same. The first one, Jeremy, would you mind spelling for them?
STATIONARY.
Yes. What does it mean? Stationary.
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 Where are we looking? This one.
Yes,
Here.
this one. This one.
Yeah. Not moving.
Stationary.
Yeah, stationary here. It's not moving, right?
Stationary. Yeah, not moving or not changing.
Not moving. So just static. Yeah, not
static.
Not moving.
So we say stationary train or stationary car.
Yeah,
Not
anything.
moving.
Anything that's not moving. Yeah.
And the second one also same pronunciation. Stationary. Jamie.
Stationery is just office supplies, something like that.
Office supply.
School supplies,
School
anything.
supply.
Yeah.
Pen,
pencil,
papers.
like I said, envelopes.
Yeah, and the spelling is STATIONERY. Yeah, so very tricky, huh? The next one, I'm sure you like it, is break and break. The first one is BRAKE as a noun. Also a verb. When it is a verb, it means
break. So
like you are driving and then you brake.
Yeah, stop.
Stop.
Means to stop straight away. Yeah.
Go slower.
Or
stop.
go slower. Yeah.
Second meaning. The second word. Break. Same pronunciation. Same with damage. Like you break something.
To break something. Yeah.
To break something into pieces.
Actually, even to break a bone in your body.
Break a bone.
Yeah.
In the body.
Break your arm, break your leg, or something like that. Yeah.
Or we say break time.
Yeah,
Students
break
have
time.
break time.
Yeah,
yes.
break time.
Okay. The next one is eat. The next one is stare and stare. Exactly the same. The first one is now Jeremy, would you mind spelling?
Stare. STARE.
Yeah, means
to look at something for a long time.
or someone as well.
Yeah, and maybe
stare
at someone.
Stare at someone. Like don't stare at people like that. It's rude.
Or not just someone, can be something.
Really?
Yeah,
you
something
stare,
too.
Can you say stare at the sky?
Yeah, you can stare at. Yeah, you can stare at the sky.
No, gaze. You gaze, not stare.
Yeah, it depends. So it depends if
Okay,
there's something in there or whatever, right?
So can you give an example? We stare at something. We stare at an hourglass. Stare at an hourglass.
Yeah, I guess then stare at something for a long period of time as well.
Stare at the painting.
I would just say look at the painting.
You see, that's why we
Yeah.
only say stare at for somebody. Right, and the second one is stare. And we say go upstairs, go downstairs.
Yeah.
Spelling is STAIR. Yeah, very easy. It's a set of
staircase.
steps. Yeah,
Yes.
staircase. The next one, I'm sure if you love cooking, I'm sure you heard of flour and flour. The first one is
Flour.
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 Yeah, means
It's just like a
powder.
Yeah, fine powder.
made from grain.
Yeah, made from wheat.
Wheat.
Wheat or
yeah.
barley or something like that.
So we use that to make
Predominantly bread.
Bread.
Pastries.
Pastry.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Yes. Even in some dishes, gravy.
Yeah,
like
gravy.
sauce to make it thicker.
So like cooking ingredient.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And the second one is flour. What's your favorite flower? Lily.
No.
Poppy.
No. Okay, I'll give you another guess.
Okay, not poppy, not lily. Daisy.
No.
Jasmine.
No.
Lavender. You say you love the taste of lavender.
The smell, but
The
it's not my
smell.
favorite flower. Actually, this flower grows wild in the UK.
What's that?
Actually, there's two, but this is the one I used to like when I'm
What's that?
younger. It begins with T.
Begin with letter T. Tinsel.
Tinsel? That's what you put on a Christmas tree.
I forgot. So I don't know. What's that?
A tulip.
Tulip. Tulip
Tulip.
in Holland, not in the UK.
Oh, they grow wild in the UK a lot.
Really?
Yeah, yellow,
Yeah.
orange, red.
Pink.
Pink,
I
yeah.
love pink most. Tulip.
Daffodils.
Daffodils.
Yeah, very common.
Daffodils,
And
very common.
roses.
Roses, yeah. So you see flowers everywhere. Exactly the same pronunciation with flower, which is a powder.
Anyway,
so
what's your favorite flower?
my favorite is rose.
Rose.
Yeah, for sure, rose. I
Oh,
love
that's
rose.
the flower of the UK.
Really?
Yes, the English
No,
rose.
the symbol of the UK is poppy.
It's rose.
That's rose, okay. That's why they say Emma Watson is a rose.
That's it, the English rose.
Yeah. And you see, that's why the British is in my blood. Right, anyway, the next pair we have waist and waist. Now, Jeremy, the first one is?
Waist, W-A-I-S-T.
Okay, where is your waist?
My waist is here and it's 29.
Really?
Yes.
So it means the part of your body below your belly or the same with your belly button?
Yeah, around your
waist.
belly button.
Around your belly button. Above and slightly narrower than the hips.
Yes, it's in.
But how come you get 29? I got 69.
69?
Yes.
Yeah, but women's
Waist.
sizes are different than men's. It's very different.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, it does. Women's size for clothes,
Okay,
like
and-
waist or chest or everything,
Okay.
is a lot different.
Right.
69?
Yeah, the 69 is the perfect one for
Yeah,
the
but
model.
also you can have like small, medium, and large, but then that's usually
No,
for the
Vietnamese
chest
people,
part,
but
right?
Vietnamese people, we don't say that. We say slender waist. Slender waist like around 69, 66, 66.
Maybe it could be
67. Maybe different measurement.
Yeah, from America.
Yeah.
In
If
England,
you say
they-
29, I was like, what?
we
How?
just use inches.
Inches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like
I could be wrong.
a man usually will start around 28.
Right.
28 up and upwards, and then a child is obviously lower.
Interesting. Yes, and the second one is waste. It means like you often heard, a waste of time, a waste of money. So waste basically it means is an unnecessary or wrong use of something in terms of energy, money, or could be abilities.
Also food.
Food, yeah, a
you
waste
can be
of,
very wasteful with food.
Yeah. But also the thing that you throw away. Let's say I finish run out of ink, I throw it away in a bin,
Yeah.
and it's become a household waste.
Yeah, usually they say waste paper bin as
Waste
well.
paper bin.
In some countries, instead of rubbish or garbage, they say put it in the waste paper bin.
They also have industrial waste. You heard of that? The waste from factory?
Yeah.
Industrial waste as
Yeah.
well. Okay, nice. Now let's come to the last one. We have week and week. Long I, week and week. The first one, week.
W double E, so E.
You say W or W?
W.
W, double E,
Double E
and
K.
K. So like the period of 7 days.
Yeah, there are 7 days in a week, or there are 5 days in a working week and 2 weekend days.
Okay, how many weeks are there in 1 year?
52.
How do you know?
What?
52.
52.
I need to work on my math.
You asked me the question and you said, how do you know? You should have done your homework before you asked the question.
Okay, right. And the second one is... Are you having a laugh? The next
How
one-
many weeks in 1 month?
4. 4 multiplied by 12 is 48 weeks.
Yes.
So how can you have 52?
52 weeks in a year.
There are 12 months in a year, right?
Yeah.
12 multiplied by 4
Yeah.
equal 48.
Yeah, but some months have more weeks
But how do you
than
know
others.
the exact number, like 52? 52 for every year?
Yeah.
Or just roughly?
Off the top of my head. It was
We-
52 weeks. Some months are shorter, right? And
Is
then it
it?
evens itself out over the year. Like February
Right.
just has 28 days, but then December, November, 31. So if you break that out over 12 months, you will gain an extra week from somewhere.
Oh, so we argue until the cow come home then.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second one is weak, like not
Not
physically strong.
Yeah.
Like he looks weak, something like that. Okay, weak. Yeah, that's all. So we have a lot of good pairs, right? Jeremy, would you mind saying again one more time for them? So the first pair is
So,
and the second one is
complement, complement,
and the third one is
weather, weather,
number four is
stationary,
and
stationary,
good. Number 6 is
break,
and
break.
okay, we are 7 already, right? Number 8 is
Stare,
and
stare.
number 9 is
Flower,
and
flower.
very nice. 9 already, right? Okay. Number 10 is
Waste,
and
waste.
number 11. My God, my lucky number. 11. Yeah, 11 is
Week,
and
week.
yeah. So that is I feel like very lucky for that video clip already. 11 is my lucky number actually. Remember we have lucky idioms. That video clip went viral and a lot of people like it, so hopefully finger crossed for this. So yes, we have 11 hormones pairs for you guys to study. Make sure you take note, give your own example and work on your pronunciation, and we have to guess based on the context, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me an example so that I can guess, are you talking about which pair? Is there anything, just random?
Yeah, it's maybe something looking into space.
Look into the space.
Yeah, I'm just looking into space. Which one am I looking? Which one am I talking about? Star?
Stare.
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 Yeah, sometimes you can say to people when they're fixed on something, are you staring into space? That's what we will say in England.
Are you staring
it's just
into the space?
Yeah, are you, into space, obviously space.
Into space, yeah.
Mm.
So in that context, I will understand that he says stare, S-T-A-R-E, not the upstairs or downstairs, okay? Yes. Thank you so much, Jeremy, again, for a very meaningful episode. I'm sure students gonna love it. Make sure you will give us a thumbs up and subscribe our channel to spread more positive energy, and we wish you the best of luck on your IELTS journey or on your journey learning English to love your English more day by day. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Sound the same but has a different meaning, different spelling and meaning, but sound exactly the same. And the terminology when we learn grammar is homophone. So basically we just explain the meaning for them, and I wrote in here homophone. It's a special terminology, see? Sounds the same but has different meaning and spelling. Flower, exactly the same. Piece and piece. Meat and meat. Yeah, I forgot meat and meat. Meat and meat. Piece and piece. Homophone and piece.
Homophone.
But I think you say homophone.
I would say homophone.
Yeah, because that's British. This is American. Okay, right. Should we crack on? Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Cut out is to stop. So we can cut down on red meat, we can eat less meat. Or we can cut out red meat.
Drinks.
Yeah, which means 0. I'm going to cut out sodas, which means I'm going to have 0 or almost no sodas in the next year.
Do you think soda is not good?
Oh, definitely not.
Really?
No. It's the sugars and the preservatives. I don't think the carbonation itself isn't that bad, so I think it's okay if you
Got it.
have some kind of carbonated herbal beverage. It's not too bad, but yeah.
The next one is take a plunge. I love that word, take a plunge.
So take a plunge, similar to
jump.
take a leap of faith. Yes, it's you just jump into the deep end basically, and yeah, something that you're kind of scared of doing, but you're just gonna do it. You're gonna
get out
take
your
that
comfort
chance.
zone.
Yes, getting out of your comfort zone.
So what would you take the plunge in 2025?
Take a plunge and guest star on a YouTube channel. Yes.
Finally, we have a podcast.
Take the
That's
plunge.
good.
Yes.
Take the plunge. The next one is brush up on. I love that. Like you start revising and learning something that you forget for quite a while. So what would you brush up on in 2025?
I would like to brush up on my Aikido.
What is Aikido?
It's a form of martial art that
Oh my
I
God.
started training.
Like karate?
Yeah, not like quite like karate, but yes, in a way, yes.
Interesting. So brush up on. You start doing something that you forget for quite a while.
Yeah.
Next is take up. You start a new hobby. So I would take up learning the piano.
Yes. What would I take up? Wow.
Learning Vietnamese.
Yes. Although no, I would have to brush up. Well,
Brush up on Vietnamese.
Brush up on Vietnamese.
But take up maybe dancing or something?
Yes.
Drawing? You love
yes.
drawing?
Oh, I do that already, but yes, that would be. I could knuckle down on my painting, and maybe I could take up a
About pastry class?